Korean, big, for Koreans, big autumn holiday, like Thanksgiving here. So let's give a big hand for our next speaker, Hansuk Lee. Hansuk Lee, my first Thanksgiving in Chiso, autumn evening. My first Thanksgiving, Chiso, Hansuk Lee. Well, Hansuk is pulling that together. I'd like to talk briefly about some of the things that we do on Thanksgiving. I can remember back being a boy and Thanksgiving just having a time off to play. I was the oldest of 7 children, so there was never a dull moment in the house that I grew up in. And as a matter of fact, when I had first gotten married, I said to my wife, Rachel, the first night, how do you sleep? She said, what do you mean? I said, it's so quiet. There's nobody fighting outside in the hallway. There's nobody screaming. There's no TV blaring. You got to go fight with them to turn it down. It was a whole different situation. But it's just one of the things that I think back for, and I am grateful that I have some time now that is different, but I'm so thankful for the time I have had with my family and growing up with my siblings. Looks like we are good. Introduce you again, Hansuk.
Could you imagine the first Thanksgiving Day in the USA? It's about 400 years ago. Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster and welcome guests. I want to talk about the origin of the Thanksgiving Day from the different point of view. The first Thanksgiving Day in USA is started about 400 years ago by pilgrims. Pilgrims invited Native Americans to celebrate their first Thanksgiving. And I found out this picture, this painting. This painting was painted about 200 years ago. And this describes the first Thanksgiving Day in USA. And here is my question. Is this real or not? Because sometimes the paintings give us a unbiased and a first perception of history. For example, Napoleon wear a golden cloak and he mounted a big white horse. And he looks like he said, follow me, believe me, I'm in the front line. But in real, it's different. Because of cold, he wear a very thick coat and he need a helper and he mount on a mule because mule is good at riding and climbing the mountain. And he was not in the front. He was in the rear. But this is very symbolic. This is very realistic. But we like this because we like the Napoleon. Let's go back to 400 years ago. The Mayflower sailed about 2 months from England to the new country. And there is no restroom in the ship. And they have to wear the same clothes more than 2 months. And 1 year later, they have a feast. Look at the clothes. The soldiers, it looks like governor or a pastor, they wear a very colorful clothes. But they have to build build the houses, they have to plant the seed. It was very difficult. In real, they wear very plain and not colorful clothes. How about the native Indians? This is kind of the stereotype of native Indians. They have lots of feather in their head. But the people who live there is more like this. They live there for centuries. They wear the ornament. And they don't have the feathers in here. How about the food? In these paintings, you can see that the lady gives the pancake to the native Indians. And there is no meat in here. But in here, at the time, there are plenty of waterfowls, and probably duck is the heavier main dish of the feast. And also, they invite the native Indians. Native Indians hunt deers, and as a gift of or invitation. So probably the menu can be like this: deer, corn, and fowls, and like that. And interestingly, there is no any proof of turkey, or a pumpkin pies, or potatoes, or cranberries. And why they invite? This is just my opinion. Look at these paintings. The pilgrims sitting on the table, and they are here and there, over there, right? But the native Indians sitting on the ground, and they are getting together. When I first time look at this picture, I feel like the pilgrims shows a mercy, and they are wealthy. Native Indians not wealthy. But in here, it is totally different, because pilgrims came here with nothing. They are immigrants. So without the help of the native Indians, they couldn't survive at the new country. So probably the feast can be like this. They are sitting together and they mix together, and the meals, just not one day meal, it can last 5 days or 6 days. And after this first Thanksgiving Day, 1863, Abraham Lincoln made it as a national holiday. And it became, until now, perpetuation. Like that, in South Korea, we have a similar Thanksgiving Day. We call Chuseok. Actually, I can translate it into autumn evening or autumn night. At that day, we usually, it started about 1,500 years ago. And at that day, we usually get together, and then we, thanks to our ancestors, and we play some games with each other. And I really hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving Day. And there are a lot of cultural differences. And I hope you, next time, understand our Thanksgiving Day and come to my country and enjoy our Thanksgiving Day. Thank you.
Chris. All right, Tyler, if we could have a minute.